Hey, welcome to Image Coffee. My name is Daniel, and today we are doing a quick review of the Baratza Forte AP. Let's get started. All right, so why are we here? Well, we are here because we promised you a review of this grinder. This grinder is a great grinder. We did an unboxing of it a few weeks ago. We have finally had a chance to test it, play with it, get some thoughts. Right out the gate, I just want to let you know, as far as good coffee is concerned, it is an incredible grinder. The grind consistency, the grind size, the build quality, everything in there, it's a very well-built grinder. It's beefy, you can tell that it's commercial, that it's gonna last for a while. It makes really good espresso. So as far as what it's supposed to do, it makes good coffee, it makes good espresso, it has a good range, has some fun features, all that stuff, great, right? That's not all though. There are some things that just frustrate me about it. So one of the things that frustrates me, and this is just me being petty, but they have a scale built into it, which is awesome. So you think, that's great. I mean, for espresso, why wouldn't you want a scale that measures your espresso shot every single time so you know you're putting the exact right dose in, so you can get the right extraction? All that is great, except the scale only works with this, which makes it a little bit harder. Not impossible, I'm being petty, I told you. But it only works with this. It does not work with your great portafilter hooks. So like, I feel like weighing it out for espresso would be a great advantage, but the scale does work excellently, super precise. We've tested it against the Akai Lunar, and it's very consistent between every scale that we have. So it accurately weighs out your grounds. You can make good pour over coffee. You can make good French press, everything that you need if you're weighing it out. It works great with this, but I do wish that it worked with the portafilter hooks because my coffee of choice is espresso. So that's kind of one of the things that frustrates me. The second thing is the noise. It is by most measurable definitions quieter than other grinders. However, there's something about the quality of the noise that just irks me and I do not like it. We actually have it against the Baratza Forte 270 WI. This is probably one of our favorite grinders for the price, especially if you're getting into espresso and you want something that's gonna last, something that's fast, consistent, can keep up with it. And this is definitely louder, but this is more annoying. And let me show you what I mean. Okay, so we're keeping all the mic settings the same and we're just gonna let you guys hear what it is, okay? So here is the Baratza Forte 270, okay? Okay, loud, consistent, not super annoying, right? Now, here is probably the quietest grinder that we have, the Malkonig X54, okay? This is our daily driver. It's almost soothing. So here we go, here we go. Like half the volume, okay? Now, here is the Forte AP. Now, I don't know if it comes across on camera, but to me, there is a nails on chalkboard-esque sound behind it. Super petty, does not affect the quality of the coffee at all, but just drives me nuts, and it's the reason we probably won't be switching to this for our daily grinder. But it does make really good coffee, and if you're in a coffee shop, maybe even doing pour over, it sounds a little bit different, and you have a lot of noise in the coffee shop anyway, it probably won't make that big a difference. And like I said, it is a great grinder. It's gonna last you for ages. It's gonna do the job. But for me at home, I would rather have or and not. Make sense? Cool. So those are really the only two big negatives that I have. The adjustments are awesome. The steps are perfect, just the right size to be able to dial in your grinder. I got it dialed in super quick. It does not drift. Everything else, like I said, it makes really good coffee. So I want to pull a shot just so you guys can see how it grinds, see the whole process. And then just kind of let you know some final thoughts. So with that, let's go ahead and pull a shot real quick. We've got it set at about 11.5 seconds. We've got our portafilter tiered out. As you can see, I have the portafilter hooks on here. So this is 11.5 seconds, not grams. So the scale, like I said, does not work, but this should be pretty close. All right, let's go ahead and weigh this. Perfect, 20 grams. This is a big basket, so 20 grams is perfect. As you can see, there's some light clumps in here, pretty fluffy, pretty even throughout. There's no big chunks in there. So we're going to try and level this out as much as possible and distribute all that through the basket. Then we're gonna take our tamper, nice even pressure. Now I like to do a little tap here and get all those fine particles from the edge, get them back on top, and then tamp those down so that we don't have any loose particles creating a lot. Part of that's because my tamper's not perfect fit, but that's okay. So we found ways around it. So let's lock this in. We're shooting for about 50 grams, and let's see how close we can get. And let's give it a shot. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we've got 50 grams of espresso in 41 seconds, including a 2-second pre-infusion, a 2-second break. So that puts us right at about 36 seconds. That's about what I've been shooting for. It's always gonna change. I know those are a little steep for some numbers, but that's what we've really been enjoying with this coffee. So that's what we pulled out. Let's go ahead and give this a taste and see what we think. You guys are free to judge me in the comments because this spoon is way too big to do what I'm about to do, which is stir espresso. But a comically large spoon just makes this entire process a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Now this is very hot, 205 degrees to be exact, but if you can see, it's very, very creamy all the way throughout. You've got nice texture, it's very thick, it's got a full body. Those layers are coming out perfectly. You've got really good extraction on the nose. Nothing harsh, no sour, no bitter. It smells very balanced. Right where we want it to be. Let's give it a taste. Wow, that is really good. Man, I'm telling you, this is really good. Like I said, it annoys me because I don't like the way it sounds and I don't like that I can't weigh out my shot, but it makes really good coffee. So there's a chance we honestly might work it into rotation for some of our coffee events and things like that because it is a really good grinder. Just some little quirks, and to each their own. There's a grinder for everybody. You got to find which one's right for you. So if you are interested in picking up one of these grinders, you can actually pick it up at image.coffee. You can look at our other selections. We highly recommend the Baratza Forte 270, great grinder. Malkonig X54, great grinder. Just reach out to us. There's a little chat box. Let us know what you're in the market for. Let us know how you like to brew coffee. We'd love to help get you hooked up with a great grinder that'll help you make the best coffee for you and your friends. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.